Yeah, so welcome to writing, and we're going to be flash drafting some argumentative papers. And it's good to see Jenny and little Johnny here today again. Thank you for coming back. I can see you're all very excited to get started. All right, shall we get going? Okay, today we're going to work on flash drafting your argumentative paper. You're going to use all you know. Put your pencil to the paper and let the words flow onto the paper. But maybe before you do that, there is a few things that we could get through to make sure you know how. One thing that you could do, and this really helps, so that you can get all your ideas together. For example, I said coffee, and probably my thesis, and we can work on the theses later. We can actually make the theses match your argument. But I'm going to say that coffee is a very good thing to drink for many reasons, and everybody over the age of 18 should drink it. First of all, I put on the different categories that I think that were coffee, and I just brainstormed this. I actually did a little bit of reading and research, and I got some sources and stuff too. I said coffee's healthy, coffee's delicious, and it's very trendy to go to coffee shops. Then I tried to think of sentences, and this is the part where we haven't done this yet. What are the different ways that coffee is there? Well, I actually did some research. I looked it up and stuff like that, and that's what you're going to have to do too, research. And you're going to have to find out why to support your argument. But coffee, it does prevent cancer because they're antioxidants. It's got things in there that also prevent heart disease. And I could write 2 or 3 sentences about how that works. Of course, I probably don't really know how antioxidants prevent cancer, but I did see it last year and I've already forgot, but I could look it up. Then, of course, coffee's delicious. My favorite being French roast. Lots of kids like candy coffee, like my daughter likes caramel macchiato. I could write lots about that. Some people like instant coffee. Some people like to grind their own beans and whatnot. And I know a lot about making delicious coffee. My coffee's the best in the world. But I could say sentences about each one of these green things. Then also coffee's trendy. Like, who doesn't like to go to Starbucks? I like going to Starbucks so much. I always post it on my Instagram, and I get like 2 million likes every time I post that I'm at Starbucks. Yeah, I got in a fight at Starbucks. I love going there. See, yeah, both and Jenny and little Johnny got their hands up. They like going that. You meet cool people there. A lot of times, actually, when you see cool things, they're at coffee shops drinking from some kind of thing, and the people around there are really cool and stuff. The girls look pretty good. The boys are pretty handsome. I don't know. Everybody, I think, looks better in a coffee. See, I can talk. I could write so much about the cool people who go to coffee shops. Lots of times they've got some good music there, very relaxing. They take care to make a nice environment. I can talk about each and every one of these things. Of course, there are some unhealthy things about coffee, and if you drink too much, you can get a stomach ache, and plus the caffeine can make you jittery and shaky and stuff like that and not sleep very well. So there are some negative things. Everything's got negative parts to it. As you're going through this, start working with the introduction, your topics. Make sure you've got something that looks like this. I would start with a web. Get your web and see if you can get your subcategories and these things. Look at each topic. Talk it through with a partner. Well, you don't have a partner there, but some of you do have social media, and you can choose your own partner, anybody you want to talk to your argument about, and then sit down and write out your web. Type in your document, the sources. So as you come across the sources, make sure you have them. I'll just go to Divots right here. But he's already got his sources here. And as you're doing it, always keep the sources on your paper, and you have a list of sources. In fact, if you want to, well, I guess you can't, but if you were good at it, but it's very difficult. So don't put your web right on here. You can list things like this, and you can make subtitles like that, but that's good. This got more recess. He's got a couple of subtitles, but he needs quite a bit more. And if he does some more research, he should get 3 really good ideas to support his argument. So that's what you probably need about 3 good ideas to support your argument. Let your words flow. When typing, set your font size to at least 18. We are going to make a book out of this, and that's about it. Then share with me. You've already shared it with me. Some of you have not given me editing privileges, but I need editing privileges. When I print it, I have to have the editing privileges. So that's about it. So just in summary, here's what you do. The first thing probably is to choose your topic and make one of these webs. Because I know a lot of you just have these. You have your little subtitles, but your subtitles should be worth about 3 sentences each. Can you see that? 3 sentences each. So try to think of it. If you can't think of 3 sentences, get back on the research and keep your research in mind. Okay? And then once you've got something like this written, and then you should attack your writing, your flash draft. Oh, sorry about that, sir. Attack your flash draft. Just get onto here. You can start right in the middle here. Source is always at the bottom. And just start typing. Get all your categories in there. And hopefully you'll get that done by next Monday. Next Monday? Okay. So make a web and then write up as much as you know about your argument, the topic you chose. Whatever you write, I'm going to be able to see it on my computer. Good luck to you. Any questions? Yes, little Johnny.
Do we have to do it all by ourselves, or can my mom help, or my partner?
That is a good question, little Johnny. And yes, I did mention that. But yeah, your partner can help you talk. But when it comes to the writing, you're going to have to write this all by yourself, okay? Well, that's a fair question. Jenny?
Mr. Stang, like, when do we have to be finished the flash draft?
Yeah, well, I said, Jenny, it's on Monday, next week. Yeah, I kind of mentioned that to you, Jenny, so that's true. Okay, thank you.